So that's what it looked like in Kyiv over the weekend after Russia launched their biggest attack in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. I mean, it was huge. It was over 2 days long, but it was hundreds and hundreds of Shahed drones, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and unfortunately, they killed kids, elderly people, and just your average Ukrainian citizens. Absolutely horrible. Um, and it just, highlights what a piece of shit Putin is, and everybody who's responsible for this. And let's just hope one day that they do get brought to justice. But aside from that, Donald Trump also put out a statement after he found out about these strikes on civilians. And from his own words, he sounds really outraged and upset with Putin. But we have kind of heard this from him before. And all it takes is a conversation with Putin on the phone. And Donald Trump is, just back in love with him. So later on in the video, I'm going to show you guys the clip of what Donald Trump said and how he's upset with Vladimir Putin, and he can't believe that he doesn't know who he is anymore, and he's known him for so long, and he's just gone crazy, and so on and so forth. But I don't trust Donald Trump, and I'm pretty sure most people don't anymore. His credibility is absolutely shot, and we watch his actions and not his words. So, anyways, this first clip is going to be an attack that Ukraine did inside of Russia and how intense it was. They got some pretty good footage of this. It was in the night, but the explosions are huge, so it's pretty intense. So yeah, let's just check it out.
Туши свет!
Летит.
Еще один.
Ой, блядь! Ой, ебать! И только сейчас завыла сирена. Ебануться!
Okay, so in the next one, the following night, we have a Russian ballistic missile hitting inside of Ukraine, and the explosion is insane. I mean, I could not imagine what these Ukrainian people are dealing with or going through. I mean, it's so tragic. But anyways, here it is. So I know there was no sound on that one, but with the explosion that big, you could imagine how loud it must have been. But in the next one, I'm going to show you guys some Russian troops trying to shoot down and actually succeeding, um, shooting down some of these Ukrainian drones that were flying to Russia the other day. I mean, this has been just a complete back and forth thing. Anyways, let's check it out. Okay, so in this final clip, before I show you Donald Trump's reaction to Vladimir Putin's attacks on Ukraine this weekend, I want to show you the Ukrainian Air Force. They managed to attack and destroy one of Russia's fuel trains that delivers fuel to the front line. And they happen to hunt this thing down and absolutely destroy it. And it's pretty badass. So, anyways, let's check this out, and then I'll show you guys the Donald Trump one and his reaction to this, what is essentially more war crimes, and obviously Putin's responsible for it. So let's check it out. So since Donald Trump has come back into office, there's one thing that is absolutely certain. The war has gotten worse. There is way more heavier fighting. There is higher casualty rates on both sides, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be stopping anytime soon. So now that Donald Trump cannot ignore it, and I think there's more evidence and more people on his side that are, because don't forget, majority of people support Ukraine. There's just no doubt about it. Even people in his own party are, half, about half and half. But majority of Americans by far support Ukraine. So with these war crimes that Vladimir Putin and the Russian Federation commit almost on a daily basis, if not every single day, somewhere, because they're just despicable human beings. Donald Trump cannot ignore it, and especially after he just had conversations with Vladimir Putin, and Donald Trump was actually full thinking that they were getting somewhere, and then almost on cue after that, Vladimir Putin launches one of the biggest attacks into Ukraine since the beginning of the war, killing civilians, children. It's just disgusting, disgusting stuff by them, and the world's never going to forget it. But anyway, so let's listen to what Donald Trump had to say.
Can you provide us an update on Russia and Ukraine as well?
Yeah, I'll give you an update. I'm not happy with what Putin's doing. He's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all, okay? We're in the middle of talking, and he's shooting rockets into Kiev and other cities. I don't like it at all.
President, what do you want to do about
And
that?
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. We'll see what we're going to do. What am I going to tell you? You're the fake news, aren't you? You're totally fake. All right, any other questions? I don't like what Putin is doing, not even a little bit. He's killing people. And something happened to this guy, and I don't like it. That's all I have to say.
And can I follow up on that?
Okay, so good news is it sounds like Trump is growing some balls and he's finally speaking out against Putin. But we've kind of seen this before. Before I forget, have you noticed how he always has to take a jab at one of these reporters? You're with the fake news, aren't you? Yo, you. Every single time there's reporters that ask him questions because he's a president of the United States. He's supposed to answer these things. That's why they're there. He always takes jabs at every single reporter. You're with the fake, unless it's Fox. He has a problem with anybody else. Mind you, Fox is the one who has been sued before because they put out fake information, but that's another story. So, anyways, let's see where this goes. Like I said, we have heard Trump start to get aggravated with Putin before. They make a phone call with each other, and then Trump is back to criticizing Zelensky and calling him dictators and a bunch of other bullshit. That's what it is bullshit. So let's see where this goes. I'm not fooled, to be honest. I don't trust Donald Trump at all, further than I could throw him, and that's not pretty anywhere, pretty much. So, anyways, let's see where this goes. Let's hope it goes somewhere. Let's hope he actually starts putting sanctions, giving Ukraine better weapons, more weapons, things that actually are going to make a difference. Because the longer this goes, the more lives are lost, and it's just all around bad situation. Donald Trump is probably the one that has the most power to do something about it. He just is, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Impotent, a pussy. I don't know what exact words to use other than the fact that he doesn't get the shit done. So let's see where this goes. And yeah, I'll more than likely be making another video shortly, and we'll see where this goes. So, anyways, oh, one last thing. Please like and subscribe. I am literally like a handful of subscribers away from getting monetized, and I mean like 5 or 6, I think, or something. And also, there's another fundraiser coming up here in the near future. I'm talking like a few weeks, where we're going to be raising money again for some Ukrainian, oh my God, some Ukrainian soldiers, different units and shit on the front line. I'm not sure if it's gonna be trucks. I got to look more into it. I got a little bit of information so far, but it will be coming up here soon in the future. So, anyways, yeah, just stick around and please subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.